Literally, I've never seen it.
I've never.
I don't think there's. I think there's only one. We need to make more of them here. Like I literally never been there. Unless I went to one in Indiana, but it was closed because they were doing reconstruction on it. I think so. I skipped through my stories. I never watch them anymore. I do, but I only watch like ones that I care about, or not that I care about, but like. Oh, that actually are loaded. The ones that are actually loaded. You just watch that one. Chinese. And also,
Oh, that's me.
I want food.
What? Where'd your grandma get it? But I love it. It's so cute. What is it?
Me too.
These my sweaters are so. I love sweaters.
Yeah, I'm looking.
That's cute.
I do too.
Oh my gosh. Get out of here.
How do you even make that so small?
Probably didn't. She just tangled a little piece of paper and called it.
It's like.
I'm honestly impressed.
Yay!
What's the gig?
I did. She passed the road test.
We're gonna put it on hold, just but I will put it back up in a little bit.
You're older for a reason.
So Carmen, I always know if one of you doesn't have the warm up done, I'm not gonna take points off because I start the warm up before you guys are even in here. So if you don't get it that day, you don't get it that day. But Remember, your test is next week, Thursday. So it's on the 26th, which is Davidson's last day.
That's amazing.
We are going to review the vocab really quick, just so it stays fresh in your brain. Then we'll watch a little bit of the Miracle Worker. Then I'm going to introduce your project, and you guys are going to have time to work on it. You guys will work on this project in class. I'm not expecting you to work on the project outside of class. Remember, I'm trying to stretch Unit 3 or Unit 2 so that we're not starting Unit 3 and then taking a break when Davidson is gone and then starting back up. So that's why we're doing a movie and a project and all sorts of things in Unit 2, but that's okay. All right, here we go.
Dad, woman, man, girl, boy, sit, stand, table, hearing, deaf, teacher, teach, student,
Learn.
language, English, French, Chinese, German, Spanish, class, history, art, math, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, science, biology, favorite, food, bad, morning, afternoon, night, school, kindergarten, elementary, middle school, high school, college, Ann Arbor, Lansing, Flint, Emerson, blank, want, again.
Oh.
Oh, no.
See, my eyebrows are up, so I'm asking you a yes, no question. All right, so what happened last in the Miracle Worker? Raise your hand because I can't hear everything. Back.
They took her to the cottage thing.
They took her to a cottage. Ashley? Percy was helping out.
Yeah, she was teaching her and Percy.
Did we see her flashback with her little brother?
No.
You haven't seen that yet. Okay.
Yeah, Helen was being jealous because she was
Right. Good.
Don't sing. Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring.
What to do? That'd be really cool.
There are rats in my room.
Yeah, but it still has.
This is just her flashback. This is happening right after the milk thing.
Where else to me? Please, can I sleep with you? Just for tonight. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird doesn't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a
Flower.
leaf. Water. not apple. Water. Why is it so hard to understand? We were just about to have lunch.
How is she, Miss Annie?
Fine. I told her that stitch yesterday. Now I can't get her to stop.
It's so quiet in the house without her. Well, when the captain and James aren't bickering, that is.
I noticed they don't get along.
Oh, well, they used to when James's mother was alive. But then Helen came along and, well, she takes up so much of our attention.
Soup. Oh, such a lady. She'd rather starve than eat without a spoon.
You have taught her so much in a week and a half.
It's not enough. Obedience is not enough. She knows so many words. If only she knew what they meant.
And how will she learn?
The way a bird learns to use its wings, it has to come.
But how, Miss Annie?
I need more time.
Alone with her?
Yes. Why not?
Because I can't.
Spell it. If she ever learns, you're the first person she's going to want to talk to. She needs me. She needs me too.
No. You have 3 days, Annie. That's all you have.
E-G-G. Egg. The word is the thing. It has a name. Bird. The bird is coming out of its shell, Helen. You come out too.
Well, Francis, I believe we're on something here. Father?
Hello, Francis. James.
Yep.
Thought I'd come take a look around.
Well, we had an idea last year and tried something. And it looks like 22 inches between the plants gives us about twice the yield.
Twice the yield.
We had that blue mold pretty bad last year, sir.
Well, we think it's carrying over the winter and the roots. So we're going to try to get all the roots and stalks out of the ground after the harvest.
Well, with the roots gone, if we get a bad rain, we stand to lose a whole layer of topsoil.
Well, I was thinking of that too. Let's plant some low grass for the winter. Look for some, would you, Francis?
Mm-hmm.
Did you need something, Father?
I think I have it, Jimmy. Sorry to interrupt.
Horse. yours. Eat. Apple.
How I have waited for this day.
I only hope we won't be disappointed.
Helen doesn't ever disappoint you, Father.
Why are you jealous, James?
I'm not jealous. I'm envious.
It's not only Helen who needs to learn how to talk.
Things will be very different here if Helen is better.
I know.
Who will I blame then for my unhappiness?
If only there was someone to help me. I feel I need a teacher as much as Helen does.
Captain.
Miss Sullivan, I've brought Helen a playmate. It's a kind of graduation present.
Please, wait outside, Captain. Dog.
Well, Miss Sullivan, 2 weeks are up.
Not until 5 o'clock.
Oh, what difference can half a day make? You don't know how eager we are to have her back.
I do know. It's my main concern.
You've done wonders for her. And you've done us a great service. I've actually missed her. I owe that debt to you.
Pay it to Helen, Captain. Give her another week.
Now, look what you've done for her already. She's well behaved. She seems quite contented. Certainly cleaner.
She's cleaner? Is that what you care about? She's learning to talk, Captain. The words are in her fingers already. I can't risk her unlearning it when she goes back to her old life in the house.
Oh, look. What is she spelling?
Water.
Miss Sullivan, that dog doesn't know what words are any more than she does. The dog's happy enough, though. God may not have meant for Helen to speak, Miss Sullivan.
I mean her too, Captain. Give her half a week.
You have until 5 o'clock. Kate cannot bear to be separated from her for another night.
Where is she?
Your Miss Sullivan insisted on keeping her till 5 o'clock.
No. Not water. Dog. Dog. This is water. How do I make her understand? How do I tell you? I don't know anything. they're satisfied, I'll give them back their child and their dog, both housebroken. Everyone's satisfied. Everyone but me. And you. Reach! Reach! Oh, what I wanted to give you, Helen. Everything in the earth, everything that we are, what we dream of, what we leave behind, what we think and feel and know and share, it's all in words. Oh, if I could give you one word, I could give you everything. Wool. It means this. Care. Napkin. Dress. Face. Tears.
Leaving you on the hook. All right, lights, please. Landon, ready, close your eyes.
Oh, bad idea.
All right, lights, please. Okay, I faxed you guys a piece of paper. Well, actually, a chunk of papers. Don't get them out yet. Just listen up real quick. All right, so I am giving you guys a project, like I said. It is an essay and a PowerPoint or poster board. I'm going to put you into groups, and I'm going to give you your topic. So, here we go. This is the paper that I sent. Davison, I sent it to your office. I sent it to your classroom and your office. I didn't know which one would get it, but sit tight. I'll let you go get it in a second. All right. So we have been watching The Miracle Worker. You saw how difficult it was for Helen Keller to learn how to communicate. What about the rest of her life? How does she know what clothes to wear, when to get up in the morning, or when someone was at her door? Well, she had Ann Sullivan, her teacher, her entire life, which is true. But what about nowadays? How do deaf people or deafblind people go through their day-to-day activities? So your mission is to find out what types of assistive devices deaf or deafblind people might use today. As I said, I will be putting you into groups and giving your group a device to research. Some of it is more concept, not necessarily a device. Your group must research the device and together write a 3-page essay about the device. Your essay should be typed and double-spaced, written in APA or MLA format, and include a works cited page with at least 3 sources. Your works cited page is not part of the 3 pages, but I don't want you to put a cover page on it, so your first page might end up being like a half a page. Does that make sense? That's why I made it 3 pages, because it typically, if I make it 2, then it turns into 1.5, and I don't want that. Okay. And then your group must also create a PowerPoint or another electronic form. So if you like to do Prezi better, or I don't know, what are some other electronic forms? I don't know. Google Slides, yeah, whatever you guys want to use. Or a poster board. Your presentation must include the main points from your paper and pictures to illustrate the device you researched. So most of the groups are going to have a different topic. So when you get up and present, you're teaching your classmates about the device. So really just do the bullet points, and you need to have pictures so that we know what you're talking about. So this says Monday, October 16th, which is today. Obviously, that is a typo. It needs to say Monday the 23rd.
Happy birthday.
Did somebody just say they won't be here? So wait, okay. So are you going to be here that Tuesday? Okay, so you and Ashley will go that Tuesday. Okay. Like it says on this paper, when you get it, all late submissions will be marked down by 30%. So I need to have your essay that day. Like when you come present, you'll give me your essay, and then obviously I'll grade your presentation as you go. All right, here we go. I already have your groups sorted out. In Linden, Caitlin and Zach, cochlear implants. Cochlear implants have a lot of cultural application too, and I would like you to research a little bit about that. Okay. Caitlin and Mia, video phones. Do video phones and maybe like the history of telecommunication for the deaf. So it started way back with TTYs, and now it's developed to video phones. So maybe a little bit of a history there. Caleb, Alyssa, and Sharday. Movies and closed caption. So closed caption obviously is a pretty easy one. So I want you guys to do the history of movies. So deaf people used to be in movies. Movies used to be silent films, and how have they progressed and how has it affected the deaf community? Okay. Lauren and Lincoln. 2 L's. Hearing aids. And there's a ton of different hearing aids. So that's plenty you'll have plenty of information. Elena, Jordan, and Miles. I'll close caption. Where's Elena?
Hi,
Elena, Jordan, and Miles. Doorbells. With doorbells,
I already know this one.
with doorbells, you're probably going to have to do a lot about the pricing and insurance and stuff like that. Let us know that kind of information. Carson and Nathan. Alarm clocks. Okay. Okay, so that's Lyndon. All right, Carmen, Ariana, and Micaiah. Hearing ear dogs.
That's an easy one.
Ariana and Micaiah, hearing ear dogs. The training process of them, who is eligible for them, how expensive are they, what are the benefits, what are the drawbacks, that kind of stuff. Tara and Shakira, interpreters for the deaf blind. Interpreters for deaf blind. So their techniques, how there's a bunch of different techniques that an interpreter for deaf blind person might use. I want you guys to research and present on those. Atalal and Maya, this one's kind of tricky. I want you to do deaf space. So if a deaf couple were to build a home, what would their house look like? How would they build it differently so that 2 deaf people could function really easily in their own home? And if you look up Gallaudet University, deaf space, you'll probably find a lot of information. Hint, hint. Tiffany and Demarcus, video phones. Yes, please. Video phones. And you might have to do a little bit of a history because telecommunications started with TTY and now it's developed into FaceTime. Okay? And then Zoe and Ashley, interpreters. For the deaf. Yep. So you guys, you might have to go into like, I also want you to do research on what states interpreters don't have to be licensed in. Interpreters have to be licensed, but not in all states. And what might be the repercussions of having an interpreter that's not licensed? Okay, so go into all that. Yes. Deaf and blind. All right. Davison, Emily and Megan. Cochlear implants. Emily and Megan, cochlear implants also have a lot of cultural repercussions, so please include culture information in yours. Yeah, cochlear implants. Yes.
Would the blind part apply to implants?
It might be. Yeah, if you can find information on deaf-blind people who have cochlear implants, go for it.
So you're not for them.
Maddie, Bella, and Gabe, the three of you. Where did Bella and Maddie go? Oh yeah, to get the paper. Okay, so Gabe, ready, Gabe? Your topic is speech therapy, which is a really, really broad topic. So you might have to just pick something like speech therapy for a deaf person with no hearing aids or no cochlear implants, or a deaf person with cochlear implants and the speech therapy that they undergo. Whatever topic you really want to focus on, because speech therapy is very broad. Chloe and Elena, hearing ear dogs. Haley and Miles, doorbells. Include the cost and installation and stuff like that too. And then Clarissa and Megan, alarms. Okay? Swords Creek, Mackenzie, A. Jacob and Olivia, deaf schools. So include, really focus on how deaf schools make the environment appropriate for all the deaf children that they have. Okay? You guys have a great resource. Jacob, you can interview your little brother if you want. Taylor and Delaney, hearing aids. Mackenzie and Mika, cochlear implants and the cultural implications of them. And Lilia. That was Lydia and Lily combined. That's your ship name, by the way. Lilia. Hearing ear dogs. Okay? All right, does anybody have any questions? Does everybody, besides Lyndon, have this paper? Okay. Show us how it works. All right, you guys, if you want to go to the media center of the library, you may get on your phones, collaborate, work together. At the end of this project, you will be rating your partner on how well they did and how much they contributed. So make sure it's equal work, because your grade can go down if your partner says you suck.
Oh, I already know what mine is. I already